Hey, hey, hey! Guess who completely screwed up both the audio and the video of this recording because they were on holiday for a couple of weeks, and as soon as they stop doing something for even a tiny amount of time, they completely forget how to do basic things. I'll give you 3 guesses. It's me! So, yeah, hello, welcome back to Pokémon Reborn for the statistically average 1 or 0 viewers I get per video. Don't worry, I didn't forget about this series, I was just vacationing. And now that I'm back from all of that, it's time to capture this Emolga. Now the thing about the video recording, as you can see, I've screwed up the bottom is a little bit cut out and there's a bit of the top that you don't need to see. I will eventually figure that out as I'm recording and reconfigure things, and that's going to be fine, but until then you'll just have to put up with that. Pardon me. Put up with that. You can pretty much figure out what's going on. As far as the sound recording goes, I'm afraid I've mucked that one up for the next 2 videos. So, look forward to having no in-game sound for the next 2 videos. Not that you're missing much, you basically know what Pokemon sounds like, and you know what the music in this game sounds like, because no matter where you are, it's do 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 do. It's just that in different compositions. So just have that tune running through your head and you're basically fine. So this Emolga is the most hated Pokemon of my beloved fiancée because she attempted to capture one in Generation 5. You could only do so in shaky grass, and she hates the shaky grass mechanic, and Emolga was just one of those Pokemon. We've all got them. Emolga was one of those Pokemon for her that was just unusually rare. It took her forever to get, and so now she hates them with a burning passion and will do forever. So, just to annoy her, I'm going to capture this one now with relative ease. There we go. They live on treetops and glide using the inside of a cape-like membrane while discharging electricity. Well, isn't that disgusting? Just the word membrane is a pretty disgusting word, but there we go, Sarah Bane. I may or may not have revealed the name of my fiancée in calling that Emolga Sarah Bane, but the good news is that everyone's called Sarah. It's, you know, it's not a rare name. There are literally billions of Sarahs on the planet, so it's fine. Anyway, I'm going to go into this building now where this man is having a panic. It's gone! My darling little Mareep is gone! We were separated when a building collapsed and now I can't find it! Anywhere! What am I gonna do? It'll be so afraid and alone and I can't find it! How am I supposed to? I'm just gonna calm down. Think, calm down, stop! Ah! And there we go, he's having a whale of a time, and we cannot progress to that house because there's a rock in the way, so we're just going to go and figure out what else is going on. If you remember, by the way, last time I was coming up to something that looked significant to the plot, so I wanted to go back and just check out what I hadn't missed so far, what I hadn't been to so far, just in case I hit upon something that was, you know, unable to be done after I had passed that particular plot point, such as rescuing police officers, but it looks like all of the police officers are currently unable to be rescued by me, so I'm going to have to get rid of that Tangrowth. I'm going to have to get rid of that Tangrowth. I'm going to have to get rid of that Tangrowth so that I can rescue that lovely officer, because he's currently trapped by a wiggly vine. And this, by the way, Sewaddle, just want to say, my absolute favourite caterpillar Pokemon. Sewaddle is incredible. I just love Sewaddle, and I love the Sewaddle line. In pretty much every Generation 5 playthrough I did, I had a Leavanny just tearing things up as they are wont to do. I may have a Leavanny on my team. This Pokemon makes clothes for itself. It chews up leaves and sews them with sticky thread extruded from its mouth. I may have a Leavanny on my team in this playthrough, I haven't decided yet. Obviously I've already got a grass Pokemon, and while I do tend to do all grass playthroughs of the regular Pokemon games when I play it, I don't think I'm going to be able to get away with that in a game like this. So there you go, Cutie Pie minus 333 has been added to my team. Maybe they'll make an appearance, maybe they won't. And I am confused. Oh no, I'm just going to the Pokemon Center. But the reason I said I am confused is because I got so confused getting my way back to the forest. I don't know if I cut out the footage of me getting hopelessly lost, but rest assured I do get hopelessly lost. I think it's about to happen now. As you can see, I'm going to get into this building, this very building, and I'm going to completely not understand how to get to the door on the other side, despite the fact that it's obvious. So let's see how long this takes me. Whoop, okay, you'll never know how long it takes me because I skipped everything. So now we are back in the Forest of Love, and it's time to go do battle with the Tangrowth. At least I assume we're going to go do battle with the Tangrowth. I mean, the Tangrowth is there in the big machine. I think the only thing I can do to get rid of it is just punch it in the face. So, there we go. Hippity hop. Let's see what's going on here. Hey there! I figured you'd show up eventually. Come here, man! You came here because of this thing, right? It's a real shame, huh? Tangrowth's caused a lot of damage. Both lives and homes have been lost. My name's Taka. What's yours? Huffbuh. I thought so. I think I've just figured out that the video was all screwed up as well, so there you go, I fixed it. You're the one who stopped the pulse in Obsidia. No, I haven't quite fixed it. I'm gonna fix it a little more. There you go. You look confused. You aren't familiar with the Pulse project, man? Pokemon Ultimation Link System Exaggerata. It doesn't matter that Exaggerata isn't a real word. Basically, it morphs into the Pokemon and amplifies its power. So any old Pokemon can become supercharged. All the destruction in Jasper is because of this machine right here, man. There's a drawback, though. Turns out destroying a whole city region is pretty hard on a Pokemon's body. You know, part of me wants to just set this thing free. That'd be nice, right? Fortunately, I have orders to the contrary. After all, I am with Team Meteor. Man. By the way, one of my orders is to eliminate you. So don't take personally or anything. Alright? There we go, the villain known as Taka. With his disgusting little goatee. He's here. He's ready to rock. But so am I. Lilip, you have met your match. Robert was the absolute perfect Pokemon I could have had. At the forefront there because Lilip has incredible defenses. But Robert has a move that breaks those defenses down slowly, like a chup-chup lolly. So, just one more acid spray and Lilip will be as defensively, well, especially defensively weak as can possibly be. And I think we're just one sludge away from victory. There we go. Good old Robert earned their level up. Now Stockpile, I was thinking about this. Is Stockpile interesting enough to be used? If you don't know what Stockpile does, it raises your defenses by 1, but unlike most moves, it can only stack up to 3 times. But then there are other moves called Spit and Swallow that gain more become more powerful depending on how many stockpiles you have. So, like, if you swallow, you gain a small amount of health, but if you have 3 levels of stockpile, then you gain a lot of health, but you also lose the defenses that you gain, and you have to stockpile all over again. Whereas if you spit, you do a pretty big amount of damage, again, depending on your stockpiles. So it's like your Pokemon sort of shores up their defenses, then either heals and loses their defensives, or does a lot of damage and loses their defenses, and then has to shore it up again. It can be useful, I think. I don't know how competitively viable it is, though. I think there are better ways of making a stalling team than stockpile and spit-swallow combo. So, Robert, he did well. He has reduced Tangrowth's defences to ashes. I should have used Sludge that final time, but I lost count of how many times I'd used Acid Spray, so unfortunately that was a redundant Acid Spray. Now, the reason I brought in Edible Fred and I'm using a physical ability rather than a special one is because I just, at this point, I just remember how Tangrowth demolished my team last time. How Edible Fred is quite durable, resistant to Tangrowth's moves, and could hopefully chip away. Because the Pokemon I have who have special abilities who could finish off Tangrowth, I didn't want to bring them out too early because they might not be able to finish Tangrowth off, and then I might not have the steam needed to close the battle. So essentially, poor old Edible Fred, the beloved big sister of my team, is just on the front lines here as cannon fodder. Hello and welcome back to Pokémon Reborn. It is now a day later because when recording my voice yesterday, I threw up in my own mouth and then choked on it, and thus had to stop recording because that sort of ruined my voice a little bit because my entire world became acid. Looks like you did the thing. Darn. Speaking of acid, we are currently battling this strange hippie villain, and after defeating the mighty Tangrowth of Deadliness, we must now deal with this Chatot. And a thing I didn't mention because I was too busy choking is that Wesley's awesome. Wesley just absolutely annihilated that Super Tangrowth, and I think he's just about to annihilate yet again. Or perhaps not. Could Wesley's limitless power? No, it could not. Wesley's amazing. I love Wesley. He is easily becoming, I think, the most powerful Pokemon on my team. When you look at his track record, some of the things he achieves are just incredible. So the move Attract, I don't know how useful it's going to be, but I literally never use Assurance. So I think I'm just going to get rid of that, and who knows, maybe Attract will open up some interesting opportunities for me. Well, I tried. You did indeed try, and you gave me the funds. So, that's it, is it? What a loss. You know, Jasper might slowly return to normal, but there's another machine like this up in the Barrel Ward. It's not really my place to say this, but you might want to check it out. Peace. All I am saying is give Peace a chance, so Taka, he I guess is another major character in Team Meteor. He's strange, like ZEL was strange, but this is a new level of strange. Why is he even a villain?
Just where? Just what do you even think you're doing? I was gonna mess up those meteor tricks myself. It's not even fair. I finally got away from my dad so I could go stop the bad guys. And he wouldn't even let me do that. He never lets me go anywhere. What kind of father doesn't let his daughter go out to beat up bad guys? Sometimes I think he's secretly trying to punish me because I remind him of Mom. Anyway, joke's on him because not only did I steal Mom's ring, but I snuck out to beat people up too.
What? You're pleasant.
There's another one of those machines up in the Barrel Ward where I live. I'm gonna go blow that one up so you don't try to stop me, okay? Salamence, let's go. It's takeoff time.
Okay, and another strange and unusual character has been presented to us, and so have many questions also been presented to us. For instance, why did she attempt to shut down the machine here rather than one in her own home district first? That strikes me as odd. But either way, this plot, it's moving somewhere. I don't know where it's moving. It looks like we're doing the same thing over and over, but thanks for watching. Goodbye!